The moment his partner sent him this picture, this soldier filed for a divorce. Nowadays, smartphones are a big mess because they can both give you and let you receive lots of information through them. WhatsApp, Snapchat, or any other application can extract details. Something so happened to a couple from Portugal. One day, while a woman sent this photo to her husband, she did not notice that she had made a huge mistake that cost him so much, of a consequence of which was an irreversible decision. The spouse asked for a divorce. Iris did not often see her husband, Thomas. Being a security agent, he was always busy and away from home because he traveled a lot around the world. Thomas had worked hard and had earned money for several years. To show his love for Iris, who had always relied on his work, though, he was often out of the house. He decided to make her a surprise. The couple had been married for more than 2 years and met only on weekends. Both knew that these were not ideal circumstances, but that it was a temporary solution. In fact, whenever they met at the weekend, this was their biggest clash. How would they choose this way of life that could not last long? One night, Thomas, sitting alone in his hotel room, made a final decision. This situation could not continue anymore. Therefore, he decided to resign at the end of the month. In this way, he could be with Iris much more often. Thomas did not think it would be a problem to find a closer job to home, especially with the long experience he had gained over the years. It would require working a normal working day. With the money he had earned over the years, he could buy a beautiful home and see the future next to his wife. He was enthusiastic about the decision he had made, but he had decided not to immediately tell his plan to Iris because he was approaching the weekend and he would be with her very soon. It was Thursday afternoon. The working day was over for both Thomas and Iris. Thomas, however, was in Paris, far from Iris. Fortunately, both could send different messages through WhatsApp. During the conversation, they told each other what they would do that evening. It seemed to be a normal conversation until Iris sent this photo to her spouse. Though she looks like a typical wife image sitting in bed, Thomas noticed something that made him observe more attention. After looking at the photo even more, he exploded into tears. Many people who would watch this picture would not notice anything suspicious initially. A woman who looks at the camera with a clear look on her face sitting on her bed. Next to her, a guitar, and behind it, the light of the sun shines through the window. But if you look a little closer, you will understand that something does not seem right. Under the bed, you can clearly see a man's hand. So enough to understand that Iris had lived a double life and had a secret lover. Thomas was very sorry for betrayal and lies and immediately decided to seek divorce. This decision would be a turning point in his life. Thankfully, this Marine was able to realize the kind of woman his wife was and get away from the relationship before it caused him any more permanent damage. Some people, however, do not believe the photo. Many people are saying it looks like the picture is photoshopped.